So, number one, money talks, wealth whispers. In this video, we're going to talk about my rules of money, and it holds true for 99.9% of people. Now, there are exceptions to the rule. There are people who break these rules and do have money. There are people who act in a different way and perhaps beat the stereotypes, but on the whole, from my experience throughout life, this is held true. So everything that I'm saying now applies to 99% of people, and you may know somebody who's slightly different, but this is pretty much across the board from what I've seen. So, number one, money talks, wealth whispers. Now, everybody that I know that kind of brags about their money doesn't have any money, or doesn't have even nearly as much as they pretend to have. And even the most successful guys that have got, expensive cars and yachts and stuff like that, and you look at it and you're like, yeah, but they're still not what they're quoting to be. I think everyone's trying to overplay themselves. I actually think you should pretend you have less than what you actually do. I actually think it has more benefits to your life, but everybody is faking it to some extent. The guy who's making $2,000 a month tells everyone he's making 4. The guy who's making $5,000 a month says it's basically 10. The guy who's making 10 grand a month says it's 30. And the guy who's doing 50 grand a month tells everybody he's worth, I don't know, like he's approaching 100 million or something like that. Like everyone over exaggerates it because they believe that's where they're gonna be in the future. And from my experience, like I said, money talks and wealth whispers. So people with a little bit of cash that are trying to impress others, they're the loudest, they got the most expensive stuff, they got the loudest car, they always go for a car that is like a bright color. And the people that have got real wealth are sticking it into real things. And I've seen this time and time and time again. The amount of times I've seen it in the last year where I've bought a house, I'm going to buy another house, I'm buying assets all around the world, and people are still like, oh yeah, but did you see that guy's new car? And it's like, it's not as much as a house. It's like, do you know how many extra financial hoops you have to jump through to get a house or 2 houses or actually do what we're doing on a daily basis? It's almost impossible for everybody else, which is why you don't see anybody do it. And that is why wealth whispers, because a house doesn't rev up and speed down the street.